We take a moment this morning to reflect on this day, 13 years ago, that forever changed the world. Good Thursday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the Nick region 24 hours a day. And this is the video forecast discussion for this Thursday, the 11th of September 2014. Clouds are on the increase this morning as a surge of warm air advection moves over the top of the region through the Hudson Valley and into parts of Connecticut and also into parts of New York. And this is the leading edge ahead of a cold front that will be moving through this afternoon and this evening. The winds are light out of the south right now, but they'll be freshening up this afternoon. And temperatures right now are running generally in the mid 60s to lower 70s across the region, and the dew points are coming up as well. Visible pass of the satellite image this morning shows the mid-level cloudiness increasing across the region this morning as a warm air advection is occurring over the top of the region, and southerly winds are going to be taking control now for the next several hours ahead of a cold front, a strong cold front that will be moving through the region with showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, and then a refreshingly dry and much cooler air mass in place with gusty northwesterly winds late tonight through Friday. On the water vapor channel, an increase of moisture here in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere continues to increase across portions of the Ohio and Tennessee and Mississippi River Valley, and this will continue throughout this afternoon. As our leading edge of strong cold front moving through the region, we had storm reports yesterday of tornadoes in parts of Ohio and severe weather across the upper Midwest as well. There's a lobe of that warm air advection producing some light rain this morning and waxing and waning as it moves into the Hudson River Valley and dies out. This line of showers and thunderstorms will be moving towards our area, weakening, but still with a modest amount of instability and also mixed sunshine and clouds this afternoon ahead of the front. Showers and thunderstorms could contain some very heavy downpours, some strong gusty winds, and some small hail. Watches, warnings, and advisories. We have basically a coastal flood statement for Nassau and southwestern Suffolk counties this morning for minor tidal flooding near times of high tide. Water levels may touch minor coastal thresholds during the times of high tide, particularly along the most vulnerable locations along the Great South Bay. And we have small craft advisories in effect till 6 a.m. on Friday from Sandy Hook to Montauk Point, and also from Sandy Hook all the way down through the Delmarva here. And this is going to be for southwesterly winds at 10 to 20 knots, gust up to 25 knots, shifting to the northwest tonight, seas basically 3 to 5 feet. Latest pollen forecast is in the low to medium side today and Friday. It'll be lowering with chances of showers and periods of cooler weather on Saturday and Sunday and Monday as well. And right now we have ragweed, grasses, and chenopod's as the main primary predominant pollens in the air. On the aviational weather deck this morning, we have a little bit of MVFR, a little bit of limited IFR and IFR conditions, a brief shower in the vicinity of Reading and Allentown this morning, and then the terminals further south and east should generally stay VFR, although a brief period of MVFR ceilings possible toward daybreak today. And southerly winds will increase this morning as the cold front with gust 20 knots expected during the day. The front itself moves through the terminals from west to east this evening, and a period of showers and thunderstorms likely ahead of the front. About 3 to 4 hour period of this is included in the terminal area forecast this morning. Frontal passage will be marked by a distinct wind shift from the northwest and clearing skies. The outlook for Friday and Friday night VFR, increasing clouds late Friday night, Saturday and Saturday night, lower ceilings and visibilities once again in showers, and then returning to VFR conditions on Sunday and Monday. Right now outside of Newark it's 68 degrees, dew point 64, wind is south at 5, visibility 10, scattered clouds at 1500, broken at 4000, and overcast at 15,000. And right now we're in VFR right there. Philadelphia is MVFR right now, 69, dew point 65, humidity 87%, the wind is south at 7, visibility 10, few clouds at 900, broken at 2700, overcast at 5000, and we're expecting some showers and thunderstorms to move through during the afternoon. And for the tropical Atlantic this morning, we have showers and a few areas of weak disturbances here around the low pressure area near the northern Bahamas. It's changed little in organization over the past several hours. Upper level winds are still forecast to become unfavorable for significant development, while low pressure moves slowly west towards the southern Florida peninsula. However, an Air Force plane may investigate this system later today. Regardless of the development, this low will bring locally heavy rains to portions of southern Florida and the Florida Keys during the next couple of days. It's about a 30% chance of this forming in the next 5 days. Meanwhile, out in the Atlantic, we have showers associated about 750 miles west of the Cape Verde Islands. Continues to show signs of organization. Conditions are expected to become more favorable for development, and tropical depression could form in the next day or two while the low moves towards the west-northwest at about 15 miles an hour out over the open Atlantic. There's an 80% chance of this becoming a named storm in the next 5 days. We're going to do one day today in the 80s with humid conditions before a strong cold front moves into the area this afternoon and evening, preceded and accompanied by showers and thunderstorms, and then a much cooler and drier air mass in place for late tonight right through Friday and Friday night. And it looks like a series of disturbances will be moving through the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metro area for the next several days into early next week, and keeping the temperatures in check into the low and mid 70s. So today is going to be the warmest and most humid day. It's the latest model guidance from the NAM-WRF Composite Reflectivity Forecast from Penn State's EWAL site. Deep low pressure in southeastern Canada now, crossing over the lakes. It's chilly. Temperatures are in the 40s, 50s, and around 60 degrees in parts of Ontario and Quebec this morning. And that cold air will remain to the north, but some of that will bleed down into the region. The cold front will come through, rapidly clearing skies, rapidly decreasing dew points across the region as the cold air advection comes in on strong northwest winds late tonight. Some of the showers and thunderstorms could contain brief heavy downpours, strong gusty winds, and some small hail. And then once the front moves through, clearing skies, drier conditions, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the lower 70s, refreshing air mass out of the northwest winds during tomorrow. And then that high moves off the coast and a series of disturbances move through. The first of them is coming in our direction with an increase of warm air advection once again on Friday night and Saturday morning, with an increase of cloud cover and some spotty light rain or rain showers getting in here early on Saturday morning. It looks like periods of light to light rain around the region on Saturday and a cool air mass in place. GFS maps into motion from the Next Generation Weather Lab at NextLab at College of DuPage shows our strong area of low pressure now entering into Ontario and into eventually Quebec, dragging a strong cold front through. Most of the lifting and damaging heavier weather with this is located in Canada and will remain so, but the cold front will come through this afternoon and evening a little faster than previously modeled. We'll get hung up a little bit with some showers and thunderstorms left over along the southern flank here across the Delmarva region late tonight and early tomorrow morning, while everybody else clears out and dries out with clearing skies, lowering dew points, and northwesterly winds. Lots of sunshine, northerly flow. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s on Friday. The high moves off the coast. Another disturbance moves in towards the Great Lakes and the Ohio River Valley area. This increases our cloud cover and the chances for spotty showers around the region on Saturday. Looks like Saturday is predominantly going to be a cloudy day, a cool day, with lower temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s, basically running in the 70s with precipitation across the region. That moves off the coast. High pressure builds in once again for Saturday night and Sunday with dry conditions, generally speaking, a mixture of clouds and sunshine, and temperatures holding in the 70s. The high moves off the coast, and once again another weak disturbance approaches the region early next week on Monday night and Tuesday with an increase of cloud cover and the chance for some spotty light rain around here again on Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, and Tuesday evening before that moves off the coast rapidly with more clearing skies and continued near normal temperatures for this time of the year early to mid next week. This is a very tough day for many people out there, so I'm going to leave the broadcast alone for the rest of today. We'll be back bright and early again on Friday morning with the latest weather information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on both websites, Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith.